So as per previously discussed, today we will start with classes and objects. So let me first delete all this code here. So now what is class? As per the definition, class is a user defined blueprint or prototype from which objects are created. It's a kind of building block of object oriented programming. So class is a building block of object oriented programming, and an instance of a class that is created dynamically is called as object. The signature of a class you can see here is this keyword, this class keyword, then the name of the class. Under the parenthesis we can have properties, that means attribute of that class. We can have methods overwritten there, and many things. So this is the signature, the basic signature of a. And what is the signature of object? So it's same like this: data type, var, name, and the value. We can here the class name, that means if we want to instantiate a object from this class, so we will have program over here. So the class name, then the object name, let me give as obj, and then a new keyword. This new keyword will instantiate the object. So class name and then closing parenthesis and semicolon. See, you can see here, this is the data type. Variable is a name, is the var name is the type of this data type. Similarly, the object is a type of this class. This object is a type of this class. So the point over here is, if a class has some attribute like int, string, float, etc., the object will take the reference from this class, which will have all this data types. Not the single data type, it has so many data types. You can have boolean over here. So the thing is, object is behaving as a package, uh, where var name use only one data type at a time. Let us give int here, int or float, anything, but it will, if we type int here, it will take only int values. If we type float here, it will take only float values. But whereas object is a kind of package which consists of all the int values, string values, float values, boolean, whatever is given in the class as an attribute. So that's the main thing. When you have a customer who has a customer ID with him, when he has name, he has address, telephone number, email ID, whatever it is, we cannot use data type for them. We have to have object for that. So enough of all this, let's get into coding. So so I already have created one customer class. I will delete it and show how to create new one. So right click on the learn with tree term here, or whatever name you have given, then go to add, go to new item, see class over here. If you can see it, you can search it from here, then give it the name. For this demo, I will have customer as a class. Boom. It's, see, it has the namespace, it's under the same namespace. So for this demo I will remove this. So I am giving, it's suggesting something. So I have a class, So I have this class created. This is a signature of the class. So now I have to add the attributes of it. So customer will have a customer ID. It we are giving it as int. So int cust ID. Now it will have a name. So string cust name semicolon. Cust phone number. So cust phone number will have a long value. So it's a long, and we have string cust address. So my customer has 4 attributes over here written. String values. I mean the data types, and now I have to assign the values to it. So I cannot assign any values to if I type. See, if I type cust ID, see it's showing an error because the compiler don't know what the cust ID is. I have to learn him to know what the cust ID. For this I need an object, a reference of this class. So I'll have customer. It's already IntelliSense is already giving suggestion. I'm going with it. So customer, the object name is customer. Let me give it as customer one. The new keyword, and then it is initiating the customer. Now I'll add some. So I'll add values to it. But see, I'm not getting cust ID. It's throwing an error. What it's saying is, see the error. It says protection level error. That means it is being protected. So the attribute is being protected by something. This is the concept of encapsulation. I have to give public here. If I give public before it, see the now error is gone, and I can cust. I'm getting the values here. So what is this public keyword? This public keyword says you can have a customer ID of this customer in any of the classes of this project. But if I remove this public keyword, it's not given here. That's why I cannot have a name, cust name. So I am printing cust name. It's not giving, the IntelliSense is not giving anything, and it's throwing an error. That is, it is protected actually. So we will learn it later, the encapsulation. It's another concept of OOP. So I'll add public here as well. So it is now accessible. So I'll add the values to it. Customer name, let me John, close customer one dot customer ID, that would be 101, customer dot customer phone number. So 99. Let me use this. Then customer one dot cust address. Give it as Kolkata. It's giving reference of another customer. I can use customer 2 and initiate the customer class again. Then customer 2 will have other name. You can have n number of customer over here. So we'll not use that. We'll use CW to print the customer values. So here I will give name and plus operator with customer1 dot customer name. So id will be customer1 dot cust id and phone number would be plus operator customer1 dot phone, and the last one is address of that customer1 dot get address. Type. So let me build the code first. Press Ctrl Shift P at a single time. It is built. It is built. Now F5. See, all are printed. Similar. Customer 2 as new customer. See, I am knowingly making this mistakes. If you type customer equal new customer, it will not. It will throw an error. Says the customer 2 does not exist in the current context. But if we add a data type or add a reference customer to it, the error is gone. So it now accessible. So we will learn more about classes and objects in the upcoming videos, where we will start with building a proper application.